Ranch is a residential treatment program that is focused on treating trauma, grief and loss, and attachment wounds. Oftentimes folks end up acting out with issues around depression, mood disorders, chemical dependency, eating disorders, sex or intimacy disorders as a result of those core woundings. The Ranch really excels in addressing those issues with individuals.
When clients come into the Ranch, they a lot of times have a lot of shame because of their addictions, because of things that they did. And so one of the things that we try to do is to begin to separate people from their disease. Because people are not what they've done. You wouldn't feel guilt and you wouldn't feel shame if you were the actions that you did.
The disease that our clients have is a hydra monster, and it has multiple heads. And you remember Hercules cut off one head and then 3 or 4 others grow back in its place. We believe in looking at addiction that way and addressing all that's back there, all that's in your history. We're going to help you pull up to the light.
It's not just the behavior that brought you into treatment. Regardless of addiction or a personality disorder or, I just can't figure out how to relate to these other human beings in my life, it's not just that. There's some history, there's something going on that led up to that. So the Ranch acknowledges that and really tries to help people get to the root of that and figure out what's going on so that they can have better lives when they leave.
A lot of treatment centers claim to have individualized treatment. The Ranch actually does individualized treatment. Our treatment team meets and staffs every client. After we complete an assessment, we're able to tease out and determine which therapies will work the best. We use a lot of different modalities. EMDR, CBT, DBT, equine therapy. They're able to go trail riding, and some of our one-on-ones are done on horseback. A therapist will literally take a client out, they'll each be on a horse and they'll do a therapeutic session riding across the ranch. We believe that you should have a toolbox full of different things that you can use because you never know what's going to work for the individual.
Adventure therapy has been one of my favorite parts of being here at the Ranch. It's so different than anything else the clients do during the week. Their ability to use their bodies and be in their body, to experience relationships with each other, to experience their own sense of surrender and trust, and what does that mean and what does that look like? What does it feel like inside of me when I surrender? When I jump off this 55-foot high dam, what does that feel like inside of me to trust that I'm going to be taken care of? That's different than just sitting in a room and talking about trust.
We have several programs at the Ranch. Each program has its own individualized home. What's really nice about all of those homes is that they are homes. It's not institutional feel. Having a home environment where the clients can actually let down their guard, where they can act as a family unit. And it's that family unit that so many of them are missing. And so we get them into a home, we get them into bedrooms, we get them into a large kitchen area where they cook meals together, where they actually can congregate almost at peace. We want them relaxed. We want them to let their guard down. We want them to interact as family in that unit feel. We can get them to open up more if they're home.
We think the level of community and family helps build a support system here that they can take when they leave here and build upon.
That's really been a pleasure to see people leave that have a life, that are so much more functional than when they came, that are so much happier and can relate to their families better, and their families can relate to them better. It's really one of the rewards of this job.